So today we saw a sell-off in Nvidia, as well as a couple of the other Mag 7 stocks that we do track in the daily price range projections that we put out every morning. Gives you a call it quantitative analysis of these stocks and their price movement, and gives you a projected range that they will trade within the day. And Nvidia did not disappoint. It is now inching down towards that $133 price target that we had put in as the low end of our range today, whereas the top end is at 146. So let's look at a chart real quick and look at the price action on this. So as you can see here, Nvidia was down 4.18%. You look at back on the 19th of November, and it was up 4.89%. So some big day moves. This was a big volume day, fairly big, just over 327 million or so shares, pretty sizable. Our price target today was $133 at the bottom low end of the range. Our top end was 146. We definitely are moving towards that 133. The calculator will calculate that out as of the close or at the end of the night, so at midnight. So we'll have a new fresh number range that we can take a look at. And so when you come to the Best of a US website and check out the NVIDIA calculator, you will see these updated numbers after 6 o'clock in the morning. We also looked at the iVol premium, which was down as well, declined from the last 2 weeks, where the iVol premium was up in the 40s. We're now down in the teens, which is telling me that there are people are not willing to pay a premium for put contracts, which means they're not hedging their positions out and they're taking more of a probably call buying approach. Look at it from a contrarian standpoint, and that gives you an idea that when you go from a premium to a discount on the iVol calculation, it tells you if you go to a discount, then chances are the stock is running out of momentum, which it is for the last 3 days where we've seen that happen. And so Nvidia, in my opinion, depending on what the range is tomorrow, we are most likely to get towards $133 a share. At that point, I'll be considering it as an opportunity, and we'll weigh out that opportunity. Let's take a look at Tesla as well. Today we had Tesla's price range at 137 or $337 share on the low end. It got to $338.59, so just a buck 59 off the low, projected low, and the top end is 392. So there's a lot of room for this to go higher based on our calculations. What I will do with this tomorrow is I will take a look at where the calculation comes out based on today's market close and the volatility within the stock price. And then I will make a decision of where, if I should enter into Tesla or not. So we'll have to wait for the calculator to update tomorrow morning. That is a part of the silver channel, which is $9.95 a month. So if you're interested in that and the Mag 7, Bitcoin, IBIT, VIX, and the Russell 2000, S&P 500, and the triple Qs, and you're receiving that each morning, definitely go to the link below and subscribe. So Tesla, in my opinion, is I want to see a hold above this number or the recalculation of the low end. There is a chance there is support here. It's above the 9, which is the white line, and above the 63-day simple moving average, which is the yellow line. So this is as well a wait and see. Now, Apple was another one I wanted to show you a chart of. We had it at a low end of 212 today and a high end of 238. What's encouraging about this is that it's above the 15, it's above the 3-month or 63-day trend, whereas Nvidia is below the 15-day and is losing steam. and headed more towards that 133 low end. So from a short-term perspective, I see more potential upside in Apple. So let's take a look at that chart. Today, Apple was up 1.31%, pretty sizable volume day basically at 89 million in some odd shares. So pretty sizable jump, as you can see in the volume trend, pretty high move here. We do have today's calculation of $238 as the top end. So it's not, I mean, basically $6 move, potential higher. But then it most likely will run into this resistance level. And so it's a question of will the nine, if you're using moving averages as confirmation, the nine is about to cross back over the 63, which is encouraging. And so what I'm looking at is there's more downside potential here. I mean, this would have been potentially a great opportunity to get back here into it back on November 1st, where it closed the day at $222. You'd be up roughly 110 bucks on that move. But you're not. Oh, excuse me. No, that's wrong. It'd be up $10 on that move, which is a potential. We could be potentially seeing a move higher to this resistance level. And if that's the case, then that will become resistance and we could potentially see a move higher. But the calculations each morning will tell us if we see a move higher in the high end, the high end versus the low end. And what we want to see is the low end moves up and the high end moves up, and it just continues to stair stack higher. But if we see the low end move down and the high end sit, there is more probability that you're going to see a move back down towards the low end. So tomorrow will be interesting to see that calculation, see the difference between today's calculation and tomorrow's calculation to see if we get confirmation that this is going to continue to move higher. All right, so if you want the full Mag 7, the S&P, the triple Qs, the Russell 2000, Bitcoin, IBIT, and the VIX calculations each morning, it's $9.95 a month. Just go to our Best of US website, go to the services and hit Silver Channel and subscribe. You can cancel anytime, but every morning I put an email together, I send that out to you and gives you the projections for the day for the ranges. So it's a good way to measure and map your trading with these companies. So anyways, that's what I got. I hope you have a great day. It's Thanksgiving weekend or week, and typically it's a low volume week. So expecting not a bunch of movement, but come next week, we could see a lot of volatility in the market as we rush into the end of the year. So in the meantime, have a great day and live loud. See you.